This is what a little over $1.5 million gets you in New Providence. And it's not what you would expect because this is actually fully renovated, move-in ready, turnkey, and you're in. You do not need to do any work to get inside this house. My favorite part about the house, though, is actually the outside of it. You are in a very quiet street. You see a kid just riding up and down on their bicycle. The only noise that you really get around here is landscapers or new construction going up, as you may hear in the background. We're about 5 minutes from the elementary school, from the high school, from the train as well that takes you directly into New York City. There's a direct train line. So under 50 minutes and you are in New York. Downtown is also about 5 minutes away. It's a small, quaint downtown. It has some restaurants, some stores. Really, really small town feel, but this is New Providence, top-rated schools. Let's go look inside. Wide driveway, which is really nice because you could park 2 cars, you could park a few more. The landscaping they're still working on, you could see that it's been seeded and the hay's been thrown down so the birds don't eat it. You do have a really nice curb here as well and some new shrubbery that's been planted. Can't wait to see it come out this spring. Hardie plank on the house. Really nice details. You have all new windows here, new garage door. The roof looks really new as well. I mean, this is really what you would want as a buyer shopping in today's market. Something that's, easy, move-in ready. And honestly, you really don't find this in New Providence. A lot of homes in New Providence are older and it takes some renovations to get it to this standard. What is that gonna be? Is that gonna be a Japanese maple, right? So we have a really fun surprise here. We have a little Japanese maple that they just planted, so I can't wait till that grows and turns really beautiful red leaves in this fall. So upstairs we have a Trex deck, which will never age. Same as your Hardie plank, it's forever. Let's go inside. One thing you will notice as you walk in, this is an open concept layout on the first level, which is what every buyer wants at this point. Which what every buyer is looking for, and it's really ideal for entertaining, for having family over, and just hanging out. You could be in your kitchen while your kids are playing in front of the TV, or you could just see them playing outside. Everything is open, it's all one floor. But this home is a split level. You have a few levels going down and a few levels going up. And this is your main floor. This kitchen is completely updated. They really stayed with the trends of today, keeping the quartz countertop, white mixed with blue island, which I think is still on trend and people do react very positively to it. Updated kitchen, there are blue accents, blue island. You have a big, beautiful blue bar in the back. There's also Zellige tile throughout this whole kitchen. This is a super trendy tile that a lot of builders have been using and a lot of homeowners have been also putting up in their homes to update the backsplash. It's fun, it's stylish. It came from Morocco and it's been trending for about a year now. So it's really fun to still see it in this home as well. You have hardwood floors throughout this level, white oak. They are not brand new, to be honest with you. They have been refinished and stained, but they look really good. So there is an element of new and a little bit of old mixed in here as well. I do love these extra space. Like, you always need extra space, and this is a great bar area. You could keep all your glasses here, your alcohol, lots of wine. They even hang up your wine glasses here. You do have sliding doors that take you to this enclosed kind of porch area. It's an all-season room. You have an air conditioning unit here. So obviously will keep you cool in the summertime. And my favorite part in this house, and I'll show that to you now because I'm super excited to show it to you, is the backyard. The backyard is stunning. So you have an in-ground pool. It's extremely large, especially for these areas where you don't really get a lot of land. This is a little over a quarter acre. You do have some privacy with the trees around. I know they're still bare because it's early in the spring season, but they will be blooming soon and you're gonna have a lot of coverage at the pool and even some shaded area. This pool is completely fenced in, so it's safe for the kids. They won't run into it without your permission. And you still have a really nice grassy area in the back for, throwing a ball, just hanging out, maybe even tanning. I'd probably put some lounge chairs out there and just tan it up. You do have enough space here for a table, even some couches, a grill, great for entertaining. And there are two entrances here. You could either enter here from the lower level, which I'll take you to in a minute, or you could go from the main entrance, how we came in from the second floor. So you have multiple ways to enter this area. So let's go inside and I'll show you the lower level. So here, this is the lower level of the split. You come in and you actually have the laundry on this floor, which is so convenient considering that you're gonna have all these beach towels from your pool. You have a sink here. I love the wooden countertops you could use it for ironing, you could use it for folding. Great space, and that leads you into the garage. It is a wide one-car garage. They did do a finished floor here, which looks great, freshly painted, and it is really tall. So honestly, if you wanted to put in a golf simulator, which is surprisingly a lot of clients are looking for right now, this is actually tall enough for you to put in a golf simulator. You could also go to the backyard right from this garage as well. So if you're entering the home to the garage, if you're entering the home through the garage, you could go right to the back. So you don't want people walking through your home, just send them right back there. Okay. Now let's go to the other side. So you have a full bathroom here. It was fully renovated, beautiful tile selections, full shower. These are custom glass doors. And I do love a little niche being cut out for you to put your toiletries, your shampoos, your conditioners. That's really fun. I think they did a really great job with this bathroom. And I do love that it's a full bathroom right here on the lower level, right off the pool. This way, if guests are using the pool, they don't have to go upstairs and carry all their wet stuff through your house. But let's check out the lower level. You do have luxury vinyl on the floor, really light and bright. There's a lot of recessed lighting that was added here. Makes it feel really bright for a lower level. And you do have this really fun bar. So similar finishes to the upstairs kitchen. You have a wine beverage combo fridge, which is great because, again, perfect for entertaining. And you have a really big closet here. I love that because you could keep board games here, any kind of fun games that you want to play in your family room. That's a great closet for it. Or actually, it could also be a utility closet. You could keep your brooms, your things in there as well. I love split levels because it just keeps going. So we're in the lower level, which is the ground level, but there's another level down here. Let me show you. So you have carpet throughout, which makes it feel a little warmer because you are now below ground level. So usually feels a little cooler down here, but it's nice because they put carpeting down, so it's nice and warm. You do have heating and cooling down here, so that's nice as well because in the wintertime when it gets cold, this will remain warm. It will continue to heat up as the rest of your house. All your utilities are here as well. You have a sub pump because you are in New Jersey and we do get some water sometimes. But the sub pumps, you actually have two of them here. will keep the water away and into the streets and away from your house. You do have a big electric tile, which is great, with lots of empty slots in case you wanted to add an EV charger or anything like that. And just really nice, clean storage space as well. So now it's been a workout getting up the stairs. So let's go one level up. So we're on the second floor now from the main level. You know, this is another thing I love about split levels. You only have 1, 2, 6 steps to get to the second level, which is so nice. If a kid is running and happens to fall, not a huge way down. You have 3 bedrooms on this level. You have 2 bathrooms, 1 hall bath, and 1 bath in the primary. So I do love that the bathroom has been fully tiled all around. It's a 4-foot tile. A lot of people don't do it. They just only tile the wet areas, but this was tiled all around with this really nice, fun subway tile, a little oversized subway tile. There's marble details all around with all the corner finishes, as well as the shelves in the shower. And it's a really nice size. One of the things that I want you to pay attention to, and it's actually throughout the entire house, you do have a little bit of like a system when it comes to your lighting. There's, you know, your regular switches, but they did put a lot of dimmers in the house. And it's nice, it creates the mood. If you're about to bathe a baby here, you want to turn down the lighting a little bit, you could do that and make it very soft. But it's definitely a detail that they added and thought through when they were building this house. You have a staircase here that also was, you know, built kind of in a more modern way with the posts being squares. You have these metal railings that makes it feel a little bit more of a contemporary modern feel, which again, you don't really get in a 1950s home in New Providence. Down this way, you have 2 bedrooms. This is your smaller bedroom. That is the smallest bedroom of the room, of the whole floor. You have another bedroom here. It actually has a small walk-in closet. It's painted very neutral and pretty and soft, and it faces the front of the house. Maybe not a walk-in closet, but more of a deep closet. Ceiling height throughout this entire house is about 8 feet, which feels good. It doesn't feel too high, too low. It just feels very traditional and very cozy. In this primary bedroom, you do have a light, you have a fan, keeping you cool as the seasons change. This, you know, we talked about the hexagon tile on the floor, which I love. And then I also really like the chevron shape, the chevron layout of this blue tile that they put on the accent wall around the windows near the tub. Great choice. They also brought that into the large walk-in shower. You have oversized tiles like the subway tile, but then they brought in some fun with a blue chevron. Double heads for your shower. Great space. So this may look like an ordinary shelf, but it's actually a secret space. So if you pull here really easily, you're going up to the attic. So behind the hidden shelf is this amazing space. I would say it's close to probably 400 square feet of unfinished home, and it has high ceilings, so it's easily to stand up here. You do have 2 windows here. So it is a great, you know, you could open this up, get some fresh air in here, but I would honestly add a ductless unit up here to get some heat and cooling going. So you could use this all seasons. Hardwood floors or luxury vinyl, some sheetrock, and you have an office space. You have extra closet space. It's an amazing opportunity to add more room to your home. But also a nice hiding spot if you want to hide from the kids. They'll never find you behind the bookshelf. So yeah, this is a good one. And you really don't find homes like this in New Providence that are fully renovated. This home was built in the 1950s, but it's been fully renovated in 2025. Your taxes are approximately $17,000. And that really came from the fact that you have almost 0.3 acres of land and you do have a pool in the backyard. As I mentioned before, it is close to everything, top-rated schools, direct train line to New York City. You are close to other towns like Berkeley Heights, Summit, and it is a great community to live in. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more homes in the area, comment below and we'll take you on a tour.